Is this the strangest book Douglas Adams ever wrote? Hey everyone, this is my spoiler-free review of The Long Dark Tea Time of the Soul by Douglas Adams. This is the second Dirk Gently novel published in 1988, just 1 year after the first book. And if you're curious about the first book, I have a video review of that which you can totally check out. But back to the second book. This second one has all the characteristic wit of the Hitchhiker's books and the first Dirk Gently novel. Like the first one, there are mysteries right from the start. Why does it seem like the main character Kate is being prevented by the universe from flying to Norway? Who is the mysterious character in front of her who has no money and no passport? What causes the check-in desk to suddenly disappear in a ball of orange flame? The humour in this book is very low level. It's not laugh-out-loud jokey stuff, but just a sort of amusing way of writing that's just constant throughout the whole book. And one thing I came to realise about Douglas Adams is he does a lot of anthropomorphizing, which when I come to think of it, Terry Pratchett does a lot of as well. For example, in one scene he describes the sun slowly creeping across a room, slightly nervous of what it might find. And Dirk is always a fun character, making the world conform to his will in just funny ways. Now, as to the strangeness of this book, the storyline is actually easier to follow than the storyline in the first book. The first one had some very short passages following some subplots that really didn't make any sense until you got to the end of the book. And there is a little bit of that in this book, but not quite as much. And you know what? I realised, although the first Dirk Gently book is kind of sci-fi, I think this one is actually more urban fantasy. It's got Norse gods and people visiting Valhalla and all sorts of strange goings-on. The ending is somewhat anticlimactic. It's almost a bit unclear what actually happens, just like the first book. So that's unfortunate. But it does make sense when you take the time to think about it. It just doesn't hold your hand. Just Google Long Dark Tea Time of the Soul ending and you'll see what I mean. All of Adams' books are pretty far out there, so it's probably hard to say that this is his strangest book, but it's definitely up there as one of his strangest. And just like the first book, I'm giving this one 4 stars. What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Adams went on to start writing a third Dirk Gently novel, but he only got halfway through, and that partial story was published in The Salmon of Doubt, and I'll talk about that in an upcoming video. See you there.